Hey there everyone, how's it going? This is Zach from Kornhauser Sound, hope you're doing great. It's hard enough to know how to use a compressor, then there's so many different types it just gets so confusing. It can be overwhelming to choose what type of compressor you actually need for your track. We'll be going over 3 different types of compressors in the context of mastering to understand what they can really do. This will be part 2 of a series of 3. Let's dive into what a VCA compressor can do. Alright guys, before we get started, if you like these types of videos, remember to click and subscribe and follow my socials for new updates. So what we got here is a song from another great New Jersey band called Malibu. This song is called Think Too Much. It's just a great get up and go, just rock song. VCA compressors, especially for rock music, it's fantastic to get that gluing sound to bring every instrument just kind of closer to each other. Let's go ahead and pop this guy up. This is a plugin from, again, Plugin Alliance called the Vertigo VSC2. It's an amazing, versatile VCA compressor. Just like what we did with the Opto one, we're going to kind of keep it more so much that we're not going to be doing some heavy compression, but we're getting more of a vibe and more of an effect than really getting crazy with it. I'll kind of just go over some of the settings that I was kind of happy with. We went for like kind of a lower ratio, 2:1. There's higher ratios on here, but this kind of worked for this application. The attack is at 10 milliseconds. When you get to 30 or below, this will kind of give more punch to the kick and snare. You got the release over here set to auto. So many VCA compressors will have this type of setting. It's great as it is. It kind of just has its own mind. You can go with that, or if you're feeling more adventurous, you can try out different settings, maybe something a little bit more faster or medium, depending on whatever the tempo of the song is. And I'm only going in this case for about 1 dB of compression to kind of give it a little glue. Let's just hear what we've got on this song.
Midnight spent thinking of you, your dirty shoes, nothing to lose. Your friends all say that they need to, but they don't know me. Guess you don't know me. Stuck in my...
And let's see what it sounds like with it in. Pay attention to the kick and snare and how that relates to the rest of the instrumentation. You'll feel the other instruments will be coming a little closer to each other.
Midnight spent thinking of you, your dirty shoes, nothing to lose. Your friends all say that they need to, but they don't know me. Guess you don't know me. Stuck in my...
So you still hear the punch of the kick and snare, but it kind of sits a little bit better with the rest of the instruments. That's why you'll see so many mixers and mastering engineers use a tool like this, because it just brings everything nice and tight together. Let's try one more time without.
Midnight spent thinking of you, your dirty shoes, nothing to lose. Your friends all say that they need to,
And with it on.
midnight spent thinking of you, your dirty shoes, nothing to lose. Your friends all say that they need to, but they don't know me. Guess you don't know me. Stuck in my...
Just got us a little bit closer to having that nice glued, polished sound. In some cases, you can get really crazy with the amount of compression you use, especially with a higher ratio, and kind of use like a blend, like a parallel compression, which we can discuss in another video. So there you go, guys. This VCA compressor is fantastic. Use it all the time on different applications. Just gives you that nice gluing texture.